Yo, wagwan. Tish your boy, Jidon, legendary. And we back with some, what the heck is this game called? We back with some Cyberpunk, baby. Look, we are on Lil Miss V. This episode is all about Lil Miss V. This is the first character I ever made when I first started playing this game, back when it had dropped in 2020. With that being said, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell, share with your people to join the legendary playing sports and become legendary. Check out Instagram for all cars and scenery photos. Check out DeviantArt for all characters and saucy photos. With that being said, check out all the links in the description. You might find something you might like. Let's go. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? Check out all the links in the description. You might find something you might like. I'm looking for some good sunlight in here. Here we go. What vehicle do I want to use? I haven't done with vehicle shots in a hot minute. Well, I can repaint some of these. Go with the Impala in that case. Problem is I have absolutely no clue how that works. I will say that is not an Impala, that's a Porsche. Look at that big body right there by a guy. I know that thing beautiful. How the fuck do you repaint cars though? I genuinely never found out. I was too busy just driving, whipping, you know what I mean? Flipping. I flips like the gyms make work discipline stuff. Gorgeous car, goodness gracious. Got her in outfit number 1, which is blue. She got
ready
the blue.
to roll or what?
Johnny, get the fuck out of here, man. Now, someone let me know in the comments, how in the world do you change the color of your car? Because I never found out. Oh, we need to move that over a bit. A little far off on the side. I got another Cyberpunk video I'm gonna be recording. Something that I think could kind of be cool of an idea. I haven't really seen anybody else do it. It's gonna be different from my usual photo session Cyberpunk videos. Yeah, I wanna make that happen because I realized that there's a lot more to Night City than I've ever realized. Even though I've been playing this game since release, even there's some things I ain't even noticed that exist within this game. I'm like, shoot, it'd be kind of a cool video to do. Have it in the background. I ain't gonna lie, the glitch where it the camera isn't supposed to start that low, but I like that it starts that low because remember in my old videos I would always have to censor because it would start at body level. It would cause lots of issues. I like that doesn't happen. Are we maxed out graphics? Gotta be, because I'm lagging like crazy. Not? Uh-oh. These pictures gonna be rough. I'm gonna reduce the overall crowd. We don't need that many of them anyways, because we mostly focused on her. And, what's it called? Well, not really focused on the car, but it'll be good for the background. I'm about to be recording a few gaming videos today, actually. I'm switching things to how I used to do it. Because I used to record all my gaming videos first, then do photos, because I'm always going to do photos. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm going to do photos. You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead and reduce the traffic or crowds even more. I don't think I'm gonna need the fog. Let's get all these fools out here, reduce the lag even more. We wait up a little bit and I'll catch you on a little bit because they're not gonna disappear that fast. It's laggy as fuck, as you can see. Okie dokie, let's see, what are we doing here, eh? Now V here, she always got the street style. She rich as fuck. She's supposed to be up in the penthouses like everybody else in Night City who never touches the concrete with their shoes. Because they're far too rich. But see, the thing is, V here ain't no joke. Alright. Number 1. And number 2, she was born on these here streets. So it's what she still know. Okay? Well, she got the old school behind her. How much would this dang car be worth this time around? This thing would probably be expensive. I guess my best way to guesstimate would be how expensive is a 4-door 67 right now with an original 454 or 427. factory. Hold up. So you just gonna watch this many minutes of the video and you ain't even gonna hit the subscribe button? That's crazy to me. Subscribe right now, man. Let's get back into the video. Pretty new at that. Let's see, as a matter of fact. We always do some slight fact checking in these dang videos. It always happens. Brand new, baby. Factory new. Nothing less. Not owned. Gotta be like factory new. What they want for that? Range from 2800 to 29. So what's that in the modern day? It came with V6s? I actually did not know that. I didn't even know, I didn't even realize Chevy had that many V6s back then. I know they had the, I want to go with the fog because when we get close, it'll look normal and we'll get that proper lighting in the background. But without the fog, you get that amazing sharpness, that gorgeous clarity. I think we're gonna go without the fog. It's not a foggy day today, you know what I mean? It's not a foggy day today, you know? Not really specifying what V8. Okay, so these came with the 427, that's right, not the 454. 427. What's the price on that? 46,000? Not bad. That's not bad at all. The value has increased over time. Duh. They not still gonna be $4,000 like they were back in the day. Okay, so if you find one in like top notch with the 4-speed, it can cost you upwards of 55,000. That's not bad at all. That is actually pretty freaking nice. I might consider getting my hands on a freaking 67 when I get me some money. 50,000? That's not bad for an old school classic. Classic luxury car right there, man. Okay. Anyways, back to the video. You know we always do at least one fact check in these. I had to find out what's the price on a freaking 67. Not bad. Okay, let's reduce that a little bit. Added a little too much color. I forgot we in the city now. We in the city now. Whenever I'm doing photos in the city, I make sure I never put the contrast too high because it makes everything very yellow. For my screen brightness is all the way up. I've been making that mistake. Okay, brightness is indeed all the way up. See, with these ones, I typically don't do a whole ton of city photos. For the few we're doing now, I got to. She's on. This is gonna be all Lil Miss V. I also found out from last episode why in the world I was having so many issues. I'm gonna turn her this way. Why I was having issues with taking pictures and why they were taking so dang long to process. It was a mod I had on. It was something called something ultra or ultra something. So if you go into your vortex and type in ultra, it's like it says ultra this times faster zoom whatever the fuck. Turn that joint off. That's what was making my pictures take so dang long to render. Like, what the fuck is going on? We couldn't even do AD's photo set because it was taking so dang long. We were already at 2 hours of recording time. Or shoot, actually more than 2 hours of recording time if I count the crashes. We were probably at 3 hours worth of recording time and couldn't even get past the first 2 characters because of the amount of crashing that we were having. I figured out what it was. It was a mod that was greatly slowing everything down. Okay, now let's bring that back up because I forgot when we were doing outside photos, you got to go with the full rig. Full rig setup, baby. Got it set to early morning. Down about there. But yeah, that joint was causing the photos to take way longer to process than normal. Forgot about that mod. I don't even remember what I had downloaded that mod for back in the day when I downloaded it. Does the game look the dang same? Also, we do have what is it, three or four LUTs on, so we're getting even better quality than normal. Oh, there. Yeah, I wanted to do I'm gonna start doing these for all my characters. An episode where it's just one character, so you get to see that character and you know what I do for that character, what their personality is supposed to be. As you'll see with V, even though her style is always more on the street side, I mean, still a very lovely character. You know, so. But she always got to be swaggy with it. She always got to be swaggy with it. Like it's still a little bright. We might have to go with one less LUT. The brightness on her at least is still a little high. Take the shot and see though. See what that looks like. Yeah, I'm like, you know what would be sick? I do episodes for a single character. So we're gonna start with V, of course, because she is my first and oldest character. The first character I ever made when this game dropped. She was a little different then though, because I didn't really know what personality to give the character. You know, the game was brand new. I didn't know what the world of Night City, the world of Cyberpunk was like yet, so she was more regular. She wasn't really... She didn't have a personality yet, essentially, because I didn't know what the world of Night City was like. I mean, nobody really. The game was brand spanking new. But once I figured out what the game was like, where it was set, her overall features, I'm like, yeah, this would work. She could definitely have a bit of that, Cholita style. A lot of Native American folks who grow up around a lot of Spanish folks typically will take on that look. I done seen it a million times as somebody who lives on the who's lived on the West Coast his entire life. I done seen it a million times. I'm like, boom, that'll be perfect for her. It fit her perfectly. Why you always see her with the forces. Always got. I wish people would make more baggy clothes for the female characters. You know, I get it. It's Cyberpunk. These some great looking characters and whatnot. It's the same thing with Skyrim. Same thing with Fallout. You feel me? But I freaking wish people would make more baggy clothes for the female characters. More flannels, more Dickie suits. Like the dude who made the Dickie suits for the female character, for the male characters. I was so freaking hoping he would do it for the female characters. Because that outfit would be perfect for this character, East LA V, Damu, AD. That outfit would be perfect for them, but he never freaking did it. Never did it, man. I was a little disappointed, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, this is perfect for the male, don't get me wrong. That's dang near the only outfit my male character rocks now. Because it's the only one that actually fits him. Alright, let's check that photo real quick. It's the only one that fits him, but... Come on, man. Everybody named Mama. They're making the thought clothes. I have quite a bit of it. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't. Obviously, I do. But I need more. I need more of that hood stuff. You know what I mean? There's a lot of the stuff that people make ain't really some of my characters' styles. I get it. It fits the overall general of Cyberpunk. But it's like just a little bit more styles out there. Just a little bit more styles out there, folks. I mean, than the punk rock, goth, alt type of stuff. Cybernetic, you know. It's cool. It's cool. A lot of my characters rock it, but some of my characters do not. I just wish people would add just a little bit more differences. You know, usually you would make your own stuff, but I am not a modder. I'm a photographer, I'm a musician. I do a lot of gaming stuff too. I wouldn't be able to make the time for modding as well. So, if I had the abilities, I'd do it myself, but that's a whole nother avenue that you have to learn. And I would not even slightly have time for. This alone is, I've been setting this video up for like the past who knows how many hours now. Well, also I had to fucking call my bank. My bank account was connected to an old number that I didn't have anymore. I'm like, well, that's not fucking good. So I couldn't even activate my new card that came today. I'm like, ah, dog, but they deactivated the old one. So now I have to wait about 2-3 days before I get to, you know, use my card. I'm glad it was fast though. I thought it was gonna be on there. I thought I was gonna be on hold for like 10 years. I'm like, man, got me calling these fucking people, then I'm gonna be on hold for the next 80 years. Luckily, people were right. I looked it up. I'm like, how long does it take for these folks to pick up a customer service? Somebody said 5 to 10 minutes. For me, it was like 2. I'm like, perfect. I didn't want to spend my whole fucking morning waiting for my bank to pick up on customer service. The oldest fuck number I had connected, I kind of forgot about it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, shoot, I done goofed. That came through, can't even use it. Oh snap, son. That came through, can't even use it. That's some bullcrap. I gotta wait about 2-3 days. Hopefully, it doesn't take that long. The dude said it could be within 24 hours. Hopefully. I'm not trying to wait 2 to 3 days. I got some crap I need to get my hands on. Ooh. I did not know the bottom half of this shirt was that filthy. Luckily, you really seen the backside. I think what poses work. I'm trying not to use the same poses I've used for every time I do photos with one of my hood characters. I always end up using the same dang poses. Actually, this is good. Have her sitting on the car. Turn that off. Let me use what's the name? It's more accurate. Target V, please. I'm having a new issue though. For some reason, my surrounding characters does not work. I hit the surrounding characters and they don't show up. So that's cool. I had an idea, a video idea that I no longer can do because for some reason the surrounding characters do not work. Actually, how the heck do I make her sit on the car with these ridges? And then the antenna's in the way. This is one big beautiful car. Man, I just fucking love old school cars so much. Old school cars are superior cars. They last longer. Yeah, sure, they ain't got the technology, but you could just, you know what I mean? If you're taking the time to purchase an older car, you more than likely have the money for it any dang ways. Because most old cars are a bit on the gas guzzling side, especially if you're going with American. You know what I mean? If you got the money, what they say, it ain't spinning if you got it. I fucking agree. You feel me? If I had the money, I'd cop me an old school all fucking day, and that's what I would be driving. You know what I'm saying? It ain't spending if you got it. You know what I mean? They're just a superior looking vehicle, whether you like a classic Italian cars, classic European cars, classic American cars, they all just have the superior look. Alright? And the thing is, you know what I mean? If it is a gas guzzling car, if you got the money, you don't give a crap. That's like people who still drive H2 Hummers. You know that fucking behemoth is a gas guzzler. But if you got the money, fuck that mean to you, you know? Why? This is why everybody should be on their hustle, you know what I mean? This is why everybody should be on their hustle, getting to this paper. Do as you wish, you know? Cause I guarantee you there's quite a few rich fools who'll be driving whatever the fuck they want, and they are not worried about, oh no, is this gonna eat too much gas? Do I have the money? Can I afford it? Nah, they ain't thinking that. They're like, yo, that car right there, that 1970 Chevelle with the all original LS5 454 with 450 probably more horsepower, I need that. I'm gonna drive that. That's like I be hearing a Lambo drive up and down the street. I've never seen it, but I know a Lambo V10 when I hear it. And he be driving up and down the street. You think he give a crap about gas prices? Probably fucking not. Not if you're free willy driving a Lambo up and down the street at some decent speed. He don't give a crap about no gas prices. Why everybody should be on their hustle, man. You ain't gonna be worried about nothing. That's like when you see a nice jacket or something, you're like, ah, it's too expensive. If you had the money, you wouldn't say it's too expensive. You wouldn't give a crap. Mom, this is why I be on my hustle, dude. I mean, especially if any weirdness out here happens, make sure you got the money beforehand. Actually, no, let me go back. I like that one pose. Yeah, this one. Stretches her shirt out a little bit, but it looks semi-natural, so that's fine. It's a thick shirt. That's kind of why I went with it. So certain poses wouldn't look odd if I make her do it. This is definitely, hands down, I think will forever be my favorite character. There's just something special about this character. I don't know what. She's just special, man. Why the fuck does that billboard look like that? It's like a stained glass. It don't even look like a billboard. The coloring is good. Alright. But yeah, if you had the cash, boy, would not be worried about no prices. Although the one saying that to me doesn't make sense to this day is when people say if you have to ask what the price is, that means you can't afford it. Or it's because I don't know what the price is and I want to make sure that, you know, I'm paying the proper amount of money. That crap be killing me. Right? What if you about to buy something, right? It's at $1,000 and somebody say if you don't know the price, then that means you can't afford it. So you're just gonna give the dude like $5 grand? I think fucking not. Okay? That's just dumb. That's why a lot of these rappers be out here, a lot of these singers be out here going broke. They'd be probably doing crap like that. The item costs $2,000, but I'm going to give him $10 because if I have to ask for the price, then I can't afford it. Or it's because you just genuinely don't know the price. You know? It could be a spot that you've never been to. You pull up, they got something nice. It's like, oh, that's nice. Right? Now, if you know what the item is, then of course you're not going to ask. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some people be making up things. And the person who made that saying up is probably went broke soon after. You know what I mean? Because that don't make no sense. If you know the item, then you already know the price. So you wouldn't ask. If you don't know the item, then you would ask because you don't know what that is. And it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. That had happened many times. That's like I was on a hunt for an ultra rare tie jacket that I had saw in a video. I'm like, I want that, but I didn't know what it was, so I had to ask the price. Once I found the price, that thing is sitting in my closet. You know what I'm saying? It's sitting in my closet now. Come on, man. That crap don't be making no sense, boy. But that saying was probably made who knows how long ago. That person probably doesn't even fucking exist anymore. It probably came from a time where things were done much differently. Let's see here. Shoes? You know what? I barely use these shoe poses. Let's use some of these shoe poses. We got the Impala sitting in the background. Let's make use of this here Impala. Go ahead. Or no, actually, yeah, I'm not use that. I only use the normal fucking slider pose thing for when I don't need it to be precise. When you need it to be precise, that crap stinks, man. Sometimes it doesn't even let you move your character. Is she even tall enough to pull this off? Because this is a big car. Okay, it is not possible. I can always forget that V is actually a bit short. At least when you see the character through story mode. If you just put a bunch of characters side by side, then most of them are about the same height. It's when you're viewing the character through their eyes, when you're playing through the story, you can tell that V is quite fucking short. Both V's. Little bitty fool. Female V isn't as short as male V. Male V is the short one. Female V is probably like 5'3", 5'4". Male V, on the other hand, is probably like 5'4", 5'5". That boy little, man. He a little dude. But he tough, and that's all that matters. Trying to think here. Trying to keep her on that hood activity. You know? She got the fit right now. She got the fit on. Swagged up, white Air Forces, blue low-rise joints. I need somebody to make some dog baggy low-rise jeans or sweatpants like 90s R&B style. That's what I need. Okay. If anybody's listening, we got the Air Forces. We got Mad Chucks. I mean, shoot, unless somebody want to make some more. No, somebody made the Travis Scott Jordans. Those are very nice. I use those quite often. Somebody made Timbs. Oh my goodness, I can't with them dang Timbs, boy. I was gonna make her wear some Timbs, but I'm like, nah, let me keep it West Coast because she's a very West Coast character. Her style is she's very West Coast. The only reason I didn't go for Chucks is because she already had the Air Forces on, so I'm like, let me just stick with the Air Forces. But if somebody makes some baggy jeans and baggy sweatpants, low-rise variety, not the high-rise. High-rise is cool, but low-rise to me is, in my personal opinion, is far fancier. On a, you know what I mean? Far fancier on a good-looking woman. Like, but I've always been I mean, that's just always been the way I saw things because that's how I grew up. I grew up in the early 2000s. Everybody named Mama was wearing low rise, so that's just what I'm used to. High rise is cool, but it's like, it's alright. Doesn't look as good though. It's not as fancy. It's not as swaggy. You know what I mean? Low rise stuff is way swaggier. There's better designs you can fit. Every time I see somebody wearing high rise shorts or pants, they all dress the dang same. always look the same. I hit the crap out of my mouth, and that's probably what you probably heard that when I tried to say that word, I accidentally fucking mushed my own face. Didn't hurt, but it definitely made me sound weird. I was trying to fucking talk and I accidentally mushed my lip. See, this is the pose I use too dang much. I'm tempted to use it because it is just simply a great pose. You know? But you know what? We're gonna, not gonna use it. I really do use it too much. Any of my characters who's supposed to be more on the hood side, I've used that pose on each and every single one of them. Well, let's get the Impala in the shot just a little bit more here. I mean, you can't really see it because I had to make it so dang dark. I don't know why the light is so heavy. Oh, probably one of the 50 LUTs I got on. You're not really supposed to mix LUTs. You kind of choose one or two. One and a supporting one. I got like 3 on. I'm pretty sure they're probably colliding. The colors look good though in the photo, so it's fine for now. But for the next set of photos, I'm gonna disable one of them. Or you know what? You know what I realize the issue is? It's probably because we have it midday. Doing photos in midday time is not the best. Yeah, 16. So not midday, but a little. I typically go about 17, 18. That reduces the overall city light by quite a bit. And it makes the photos look more natural, more healthy. We doing it at 16, which is not something I usually do. But I wanted more light on the background of the city. So that's why I did it. It's proving to be about as much of a struggle as it typically is. Set the light up like that. It's all good though. They're coming out clean, real clean. And then I said I wasn't gonna really do all that much of saucier stuff for this character, but I've realized that a lot of people favor her, so I'm thinking, it wouldn't hurt to do it. It's not really her style, but it wouldn't hurt. She's a great looking character. If people want to see OGV, then, why not? Not like it'd be the first. I've done many, I always do tester shots for my characters. Skyrim, Fallout, and this game to make sure things are working. Or, if I have to completely clean up my game, make sure that I'm gonna remake their body properly. Because sometimes you do lose files. I've lost many files. I've probably had to change my Fallout characters' bodies like 7 times because I forget to take photos of the character so that I remember what the fuck they used to look like. So I, no joke, have probably had to redo my Fallout characters' bodies maybe 4 or 5 times. You always gotta have at least one reference photo. Now for Cyberpunk, not so much, because these are other people's bodies. I haven't created. Nobody has a tool that makes your own body creating as easy as it is in Fallout and Skyrim. If there was, I'd build my own body all day. That'd be sick too, because then it would work if it worked like Fallout and Skyrim, where you could everyone could put their clothing on one universal model. All of my characters would be able to have different bodies, just like Skyrim and Fallout. All my characters in Skyrim and Fallout have their own specific body. Aaliyah is a muscular, chunky. Nade is a muscular. One of my characters is skinny. Another character is a little larger. I have different body types for all of my characters, and it works beautifully with Skyrim and Fallout because of CBE or CBBE. It's a universal thing. So if somebody attaches their mod to CBE, I'm just calling it CBE because I keep messing up the second B. You know, all you gotta do is fucking what's it called? You gotta pull up a fucking the body enhancer menu, create your body, and it works with any outfit that is connected to that build. I fucking love that crap. I wish somebody made something like that for Cyberpunk. I don't know if it's possible, but if somebody did, oh my goodness, all of my characters would have their proper build. This character is not supposed to be a skinny character. She's supposed to be very short, muscular, slightly chunkier woman. Now the body I used to use as this character was the closest. The problem is the chests were way too big for this character. This character's not supposed to be a large-chested woman. You know what I'm saying? She would be a short, stout, muscular little lady. But unfortunately, this game, I don't think it works like that. Because if I'm not mistaken, Fallout and Skyrim has one piece. This game, I think, might be like GTA, where the body is multiple pieces. Skyrim, it is body, feet, hands, head. The body is one full piece, which is probably what makes it so dang easy to make universal armor mods on that game. Same with Fallout. Fallout is feet, hands, head, body. There's no separate arms, none of that. This is why on Cyberpunk, well, actually no, Cyberpunk might be like that, because you ever get that glitch where your character's head disappear? You load into your game and your character's fucking clothes ain't showing up and they got no head. If you go in a third-person mode, that happens in this game. Is usually the body is usually intact. It's just the hands and feet that are gone. Much like Skyrim, but that's not a glitch that ever happens on Skyrim or Fallout. I don't know why that happens in this game. It's fucking ugly. You having a dang tiny little fucking pyramid but no head. Their neck is just squeezed in into it like a cone. It's nasty looking. Or they just might not have a neck and head at all. I don't know why that crap happens. That's usually why when I save my character, before I save game, each and every single one of my characters, male V and all, when I save the game, I gotta make them butt naked. Otherwise, they will spawn like that when I go to do anything, especially if I'm recording a gaming video like now, or no, a gaming video that isn't a photo session. They'll be naked in the video. Obviously, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. So that's the best way to keep it from happening. I just make sure I stay zoomed in, because if I do record a video like that, I zoom it all the way into where you just see their head. Number one, it makes it easier to see. And number two, safety reasons. If I'm recording a regular gaming video and I need to reload a save, you're not gonna see naked characters. You just see their face. Kind of like how I do on Black Desert. On Black Desert, all of my characters have a profile picture. So that way, because their base profile pictures they give you normally, they're whack as fuck. You can't really tell which character is which. It's just the basic looking character. So if I got a black character, but it'll be showing like a white lady or something, I'm like, that's not gonna work. I can't recognize my characters. I do the same thing on this game. Makes it easier to recognize which save is which, and you know, well, that was the most important thing, just being able to recognize which save is which, because I got so dang many saves. Back in the day, I'd be like, dang, I don't know which character's which. Outside of level, maybe that'd be about it, but that's a terrible way of doing things. So that's how I save my games. I take a close up. I like this pose, but I don't like how she looks like a fucking dead droid. The droid that stopped working, she just flat. Or what is it? No, not a drone. Yeah, a droid. Choking to death? The fuck? What's going on? What kind of poses are these? You're dying. Okay. I don't. Get the regular poses. Now she's trying not to get shot by the police. What the fuck going on? What the fuck going on? Guess I've never been to that side of that pose back, huh? Or is that a new one I downloaded earlier? That might be the one I downloaded earlier. I got mad mods that I have tracked and never downloaded yet. I was getting some of them downloaded. Couple of new hairstyles, couple of new pose packs, you know what I'm saying? Some updates to some other important mods, photo mode and whatnot. But yeah, that'd be tight. But I'm guessing it's something that wouldn't exactly work for this game, because if it was possible, I'm sure somebody would have done it by now. If it is possible, I sure hope somebody does. It's goodness gracious, that would be amazing. All of my characters would have their proper body types. I would make this character short as fuck, make her real stocky like she's supposed to be. Little muscular little woman. She's supposed to be a whopping 4'10", but very muscular, probably about 137 pounds, which at that size would be a muscular little person. She's strong, real strong, be knocking people out, putting them on, sitting them down. That's what she do. That's why she a melee build. That's not why she's a melee. But I connected it together. She's a melee build because I cannot shoot in FPS games on mouse and keyboard to save my life. I do not play Call of Duty on mouse and keyboard because I just cannot. I can't get used to it. The only time I can shoot on mouse and keyboard is if the game is in third person. If it's in third person, I'm gonna go ham. That's how I spent the last couple of years of GTA. My GTA PvP before I stopped was on mouse and keyboard, third person, slaughtering people at ease. That's a full 10. But first person, I cannot shoot in first person on mouse and keyboard to save my life. Yeah, so if somebody ever pull that off, I'm gonna be one happy camper because all my characters would be their appropriate size. Fucking male V, he would be his appropriate size, which would be like 5'11", 6 foot, real diesel, probably like 230, 240, so he'd be pretty dang big. Shoot, East LA V, I wouldn't have to make her appear tall, she just would be. She's supposed to be about 6 foot flat, so very tall, lanky, probably like 6 foot, 140 pounds. So real lanky lady. I mean, all my characters would look how they're supposed to. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, most of my characters are decently tall. I think the only character I made that's supposed to be average height is Valentina. That's Dominican V. He's supposed to be about 5'4", 5'5". The rest of them, 5'7", 5'8", 5'8". No, yeah, Country V is 5'7". Most of my other characters are between 5'7" to 5'10". I'm gonna say only 2 of them are average. V here, OGV is the only really short one. All of them are, 2 of them are average, the rest of them are a little taller. The tallest being Male V and East LA V at 6 foot. And then I'm gonna say the next tallest would be Damu and Mexico V. They're both supposed to be 5'8". But see, then like them two, Damu is supposed to be a muscular woman, but ain't nobody got nothing like that, you know. The only body is the solo body, but that's too slim. That's too bodybuilder. Average muscular gym goer ain't gonna look like that. They'll be strong, and you'll clearly know to be able to tell that that person is strong and they be in the gym, but they're not gonna be that cut. That's you know, that's bodybuilder activity. Solo body is nice, but yeah, no, that's bodybuilder stuff. That's like when I was watching some video and people thought that like a dad bod was supposed to be someone who's like in the gym and didn't realize that it is literally just a dude who he got to tend to his child, so he can't do a whole lot. You know, he puts on a little extra weight. They thought it was like a regular gym goer. Like, nah, not quite. You're not really gonna look like that if you gotta fucking be up every every 3 hours when the kid is up crying. You gotta rock him back to sleep. Kid is up crying. You ain't gonna have no time to work. You're gonna be tired as fuck. Little, you know what I mean? The little fool gonna be up crying, going to sleep, up crying, he going to sleep, up crying, going to sleep, up crying, every 3 hours probably. you don't get, you know what I mean? You won't really get the time and ability to be all cut up and shredded, you know? Especially shredded. That takes a lot of work. That's why the only people you see shredded like that are bodybuilders. Guess what? At that size, half them fools is on the roids. You gotta be. You can't be 280 pounds of shredded, ripped muscle. That's just not possible. It's not possible, man. You gotta be on some crap unless you are just naturally a giant. But even then, a lot of them bodybuilders be like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2". That's not big enough. In order to be like freaking 300 plus and be decently shredded, you gotta be like freaking 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". But even in at that size, you probably got large, strong bones, like a half Thor, where you wouldn't be able to be. You're not gonna be able to be shredded. Your body is very good at holding fat in the best way, though. That's how you get them fucking monster-sized people, like half Thor, fucking Brian Shaw, most Samoans. You know what I mean? Them fucking behemoths, boy. They got them big, strong bones. You know, when people say I got big bones, a lot of them people be lying. Okay? Anybody, you know, not everybody can put on weight and move like a Samoan. Okay? If I was to put on 100 pounds, I would look horrible because I have small bones. I would look horrible and I would not be healthy. I wouldn't be able to move. You take a Samoan with some good healthy bones, healthy, dense, strong bones, okay? He'll move like it's just another regular day in the park. For a lot of Samoan folks, you gotta be, or for a lot of big bone folks, you have to have a significant amount of weight before you start becoming sluggish. 200 pounds ain't nothing to somebody with big bones. 250 ain't nothing for somebody with big bones. 300 might not even be that much for somebody with big bones. It's when you start breaching that 400 pound range, which is absurd. Me at 400 pounds is awful. I'd probably have a freaking heart attack. I probably wouldn't even make it there. Someone with dense, heavy, strong bones, they could be 400. They'll be a bit unhealthy, you know, and their heart gonna work, but that fool could probably still run. But put that much weight on me, I'm not gonna be able to run. I'll probably be semi-bedridden. You know what I mean? Movement would be extremely hard. I got little bones. My bones ain't built for that. My bones is built for the body type, the bodybuilder type. What's going on? What time do I have this set to? This lighting looks horrible for some dang reason. It worked decently on the last photo, but I had to do a lot of work for that. I'm gonna have to do a lot of After Effects editing too. What the fuck going on, man? The lighting looks bad right now. Am I missing something? Number one, for these ones, I want the volumetric fog on. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm relaxed. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's that down there? You see that? Oh, how do I get there? That's fancy down there. Only one way to find out, folks. Man, get out my face, man. Come on. Okay. Stop before I fall. Alright, here we go. The leap of faith, baby. Oh, we not, man. Hey, we're gonna try that again. With more speed this time. Okie dokie. Okay. I figured that as I was looking from afar. I'm like, it looked kind of crappy. Yeah, it looks pretty bad, so that's not gonna work. I don't know where else to go though. We ain't even got no mobility no more. Oh my goodness. I tried. You know what? I've never done photos in her mansion. So how about we do that? That'd be tight. And the other outfit, I'm gonna do it in here's too. In here's too? I said it like that. Right. A little laggy. You know what? It's fine. I have a reason to believe I did not turn off motion blur, did I? That looked weird. It's actually not that bad. Not too laggy here. We'll be fine. We gotta turn down that lighting, however. Actually, let's turn this direction that for the other set of photos would make it early morning. Still got one more outfit. Just need to fix that lighting. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. It's terrible. I'm trying to do some crap. It looks terrible. Okay. And I don't know why I removed the light. There was not much of a reason for that. Didn't need to bring it down, but there was no reason to get rid of it. Keep it somewhat dark in here. I like the darker look. A little bit more warm though. Little warm. That looks good actually. Real good. Keep the background somewhat dark. Mostly focus on her. Like a nostalgic type of theme. Till we get to the other one, then I'm gonna make that a little lighter. I like this right here though. This is very clean. Very clean. See, this is how the lighting is supposed to look. For some reason, it wasn't looking like that. Maybe it's because I'm not used to the LUTs. I was trying to do photos with the LUTs that I never really did that many photos with. Okay. There we go. Yeah, no, I like this color right here. This is good. This is good. I like this. We have an invisible set? Hey, what the heck are those? Hey, what the fuck, man? Two of my joints ain't working. I just realized it. Those are quite literally what I was about to use. Oh wait, no, what? No, that's these. So what the heck are those two? I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna go into my mods later and figure it out. Right now, it's all good. Okay, turn that on just in case it's behind us. Actually, let me move her back toward the table a little bit. Make use of that table. Back her up a bit, back her up a bit. Maybe not too far. They're good, they're just enough. Yeah, I never did photos in the mansion. I don't know why I never used this mansion. A lot of nice, this is a really nice spot. A really good spot for photos. But anyways, what was I talking about? Bone structures and crap like that? Nah, actually I was talking about, if someone, anyone, could make a freaking universal body type that you can build like Skyrim and Fallout with the Caliente's beautiful body enhancer, man, I'd be the happiest freaking camper known to mankind, because then all of my characters could be built how they're supposed to be. Some characters are tall and lanky, some characters are shorter and curvy, some characters are tall and curvy, some characters are short and lanky. That's not true. I don't have any short, skinny characters. If I'm being 100% honest, that is not my, that is my, that is my least favorite body type, if I'm being 100% honest. Short and skinny is just kind of, what's that? What do they call that? Petite? Yeah, no, it's not for me. Not for me. Just, you know, it's just, you know. Not for me. Not for me, man. Okay, switch this around. Right. 78, boom. Wow, snap that. It better not adjust either. It better not adjust, dog. I forgot I got this beautiful fucking joint that allows me to open doors and crap. I'm like, you know what? Why don't I do photos in the spot? I ain't never did photos in the spot. Alright, let's see what that look like real quick. Make sure that's nice and clean. Very clean, but I want to enhance the light just a little bit on her. Not that much. 3 was perfect. Snap that. See what that looks like compared to the number 2. One of these days, I'm sure someone out there, I'm hoping, rephrase that, I'm hoping someone out there has been attempting to do such a thing. But, you know, like I said, this body, the V's body could have a lot more parts than Skyrim, because Skyrim and Fallout body parts is like 4. Head, hands, feet, body. So it makes it a trillion times easier. You don't have to change the hands, you don't have to change the feet, you don't have to change the head. That's all up to the person who created the character. Cause that when I found out about that, cause I used to be like everybody else, you know, and a lot of the other folks who had no clue that that was an option. I used to do my things just like anybody else, where I was you know, using other people's body types. I'm like, these is cool, but you know, like most games, the only body types you ever see is horrendously tiny waistlines with fucking balloon boobs and fucking balloon booty. That crap, to me personally, is ugly as fuck. It's about as ugly as it gets. It is nasty looking. Alright? I don't want my character to have a fucking 3-inch waistline with fucking bitties and booties the size of a fucking, I don't even know what, son. That's how absurd people be doing their crap. That crap, to me, in my personal opinion, is absolutely hideous. It's an atrocity. I'm a man of symmetry, alright? Symmetry gotta be realistic, alright? That's number 1. Number 2, y'all know most of my characters are a little bit on the chunky side. They always are. And the symmetry with that is still a curvaceous build, just with a little bit of extra to it, you know what I mean? But that crap people be doing, the itty tiny fucking straw-sized waistline with the fucking super boobs and ultra hips with the fucking BBL, that crap is disgusting. I don't know how people be liking it, but like they say, to each their own. That bullcrap ain't for me though. Alright, that bullcrap ain't for me. Typically, the body type I favor is the easiest way to see the body type that I favor is by looking at any of my Skyrim videos. And my main character, Aaliyah. Alright, he has that body type for a reason. I built that body type. If that was an option in this game, through modding, of course, not an actual option through the game, because that's not even possible on regular Skyrim, outside of the regular weight slider that they have. If I could create and build, these are coming out very clean. My character's builds, all of my characters would have the specific build that they should have. East LAV would be tall and lanky, and OGV here would be short and thick. Okay, that's how they would be. I guess the best way to describe OGVs here would be the Dwarven on Warcraft, but more realistic. Not hands, not as big, feet not as big, because obviously that doesn't work. She would be a shorter, chunkier, but very muscular. I mean, them prisoner exercises, 10 trillion push-ups a day and crap. That's what the fuck I be doing. that's how I exercise in real life. I do prisoner exercises. the most authentic, and it's the most and easily the easiest to understand, while also being extremely effective. None of this extraterrestrial stuff. You don't need 10 tons worth of fucking weights and all that. Still get strong as fuck without spending $1 trillion on weights, which is funny because I have a weight set that I have available. I can use. It makes things 1,000,000 times easier than when you're working. Just hit the ground real quick, do a quick set of 30 to 50. I used to do 50, but that was a little too much. It was very fatiguing, and I was building too much muscle on the front side of my body, which, believe it or not, is possible. Build too much muscle in one area, not enough on one side. So what had happened one time, I was reaching toward my laptop that was behind me, and when I turned my arm, when I stretched my left arm out, I fucking pinched something in my shoulder region, and that crap hurt. It hurt bad, real bad. I mean, like a stinging pain, like somebody fucking took a I don't even know how to explain it, like a fucking metal rod, a thin metal rod, and whipped the back of my fucking shoulder. No craziness. Whipped the back of my shoulder as hard as they could with a very skinny metal rod. That's how bad the stinging pain was. And what had happened was, due to the amount of muscle I had on the front and the lack of muscle I had in my back, was my back was weak as fuck. And when I reached back, I pinched probably a nerve. That's how bad it hurt. It was probably a nerve. I probably pinched a nerve on accident. Let me duplicate. I was about to say, did I eat? I did eat. But time is flying. I just looked down and realized that it's 3:21. I'm trying to think what's a good side lighting here, or should I keep it like that? That's kind of clean, actually. Have the light on one side of her. Say 65. I kind of want to add a little bit of light in the background, just a little bit, not too much, but enough towards more visible back there. Probably should have did that before taking the other set of pictures, but I didn't think about it till now. I feel like it'd be nice if we add a little bit of light back there. It's a little too much light. I'll make it look as realistic as possible here. Kind of focused. There we go. See what that look like. Just a little bit, because I mean, there's not a whole light. There's not any light coming through that window actually, because the light is on the other side. It's a twilight hour. Like fucking afternoon. Let's just put the light fully in front of her. That's not bad, of course, but I do want to add at least a little bit of light in the background. I feel like the background might be just a little too dark, maybe. Problem is, it's not giving me as much aerial light as I need back there to look proper. You know what, maybe where I'm messing up is we don't need area light, we need specific directional light. Because the only bit of light that would be back there is what is coming through the window. So we're going to add a little bit of extra. Go up real quick. Because the light reflecting off the buildings, it wouldn't be a ton. But I feel like it's just a little too dark back there. Oops. Oh, that's too sharp, too sharp. You don't want it that sharp, that's a little too much. Okay, yeah, see, that looks a little better, don't it? Just having a slight bit more light back there. Increase that. Guess it'll look like it's not as cloudy at one point, maybe. I'm gonna see, of course. Make sure it's not too far off from the rest. Just a little bit of extra light back there. Just a little bit, not a whole ton. You see? Turn it off, was it? Yeah, see, it's just a little dark. Hey, I'm starving like I never ate, though. That's the thing. That's what's killing me right now. I did eat. The fuck? But like I ain't eat a dang thing, huh? Oh shoot! Pulled my dang earbud out. Oh but yeah, I was doing way too many push-ups and pinched the crap out of a nerve. That crap was hurting for like 6-7 months. No joke. I couldn't exercise because whenever I would try, that sharp pain would come back. So I had to stop for like a good 4 or 5. It subsided quite a bit. Then I slowly got back into exercises, started doing back exercises, and that it feels better. Nowadays, that pain back there is long gone. And it hasn't happened since, because I'm not doing 50 fucking push-ups for a set of 10. Alright? 10 sets of 50. Every day for like, who knows how many years straight. Not realizing I was doing way too fucking much in the front and not enough in the back. I guess I should have known, because my shoulders were ever so slightly curved forward. So like kind of like what she's doing now, but move her shoulders forward. My shoulders were slightly forward, and I never realized it. That I had way too much muscle in the front and not enough in the back, because at that time I rarely did back exercises. I was the fucking push-ups king, dude. I was doing like 50 something push-ups for a set of 10 every day. I'm like, alright, that's way too dang much. After my dang crap had got pinched. Ooh, that was probably some of the strongest pain I've had in a minute. If not, maybe the. I could count something from when I was a kid, but I was a kid, so no, pain as a kid is different from the pain as an adult. As a kid, when my mom had put some fucking alcohol on a big sore I had, that burn made me cry. Now, as an adult, I don't be feeling crap. Okay, you know what? That did help, actually. I realized that the first 2 photos, you can see the background. But then that third photo, it got super dark out of no dang where. We're gonna reduce it just a tiny bit though, because it's a little more bright than the other ones. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, something seems off. It's dark as fuck back there. You can't see nothing. But when I'm looking at the photos, you can definitely see back there. Let's do one more, and then I want to do some seated poses. I got new seated poses. I use those. Have her look away from the camera for this one. Actually, I like that. Have her looking up like that. Okay, yeah, I definitely left motion blur on. This motion blur is insane. This crap really blurring, boy. What do the fog look like in here? Ooh, disgusting. It was stick to not using fog for a while we're in here, but we'll take her outside for the next outfit. 5 indoors, 5 outdoors. Our next outfit is more like some comfy indoor wear, which is disappointing because I really wanted to add Judy to these photos, but we cannot because for some reason my surrounding NPCs do not work. I don't know why, but they don't. Oh my eyes! I was supposed to make a couple of shorts actually. A short of my cola collection on Fallout 4. All the Nuki colas, I got them all. Where that table at? There it is. I don't even know if I can push her back that far. Pretty far back. Okay, let me see something real quick though. Okay, yeah, I'm missing poses. That's not good. So I'm gonna check those and see if they gotta be updated. I'll only use the newest one I had just got because those are mostly seated poses. What the fuck wrong with her? She's glitching out. Glitching out, but it'll still work. It should catch it at a good time. Not like it's Black Desert or something. Make sure the light back there looks as natural, still looks natural. Oops. Out. 5, let's make it just a little darker. One of these days I need to do a photo set for just like pure black. I did it a long time ago. My skills are a lot better than they used to be. So, try that again one of these days. Oh, yeah. Keep it right there. Why is she tweaking? What the fuck going on? Glitching out like crazy. A little too close. Hard to tell due to her black hair and the slight lag. The dark background. There we go. Uh oh. Okay, that doesn't look too good. I think it caught it at the worst. Well, we got the dang motion blur on, so that didn't help. I thought I turned it off, but I probably didn't. I probably did not. Oh yeah, that looks real nice and bad. That looks real nice and terrible. Oh, let's see here. I have to fix that real quick. That looks poo. That looks hooey dooey. Oh, yep. I sure enough messed up. Number one, we up pretty high, so I'm like, why are we lagging? We are up high. Hopefully that doesn't affect the other photos. I don't think it will. I could be wrong. Matter of fact, let's back her up to... Actually, oh shoot, I didn't even see this little thing. Yeah, let's use this. Right here at the corner. Then we move. Move to the next outfit. Be as dark as fuck again. This is why I had to light up the background. You can't see nothing. You can't see a dang thing, dude. This thing is kind of short, though. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's shorter than the dang. It's about as short as the table. It's a little itty bitty thing. I don't know if they got any seated poses where your character's legs extend outward. Okay, close that. We don't need more. It's lagging me up a little bit. Exit. I said exit. Really? Fucking get out of here, man. Yo. I hit exit like 5 times and the crap kept talking about, do you want to exit? Obviously, if I hit it the first 4 times, I wanted to exit. Come on, man. Slowing me up and crap. Slowing me up, slowing me down. What did I just do? We still got one more. Then, I hop on Skyrim. You know what? That is way too much. We don't need it that much. As a matter of fact, we don't even really need to touch that. It's dark enough in here. Okay, back to the seated poses. It is dark enough in here. We don't touch anything. Make sure that 1 inch looks good. Oh, I didn't take it because the motion blur. That's right. Let's turn her this direction. Move her forward a bit. Oops. Out there is good. Look at that. Look how much less it's lagging without motion blur. This is why I turned motion blur off. It stinks. It's some hooey-dooey crap. Bring down this lighting just a little bit here. That is way lighter than where we had it originally. Didn't I have it more on the warm side? Let me see. Looking a little cold. Well, I didn't change the lights actually. I just remembered that, and I didn't touch the lights. Back up. It looks completely different for some reason. Got more of a cold look to it. But yeah, no, see, the lights are still the same. Bring this down a little bit. Get it back to where it was. See, it's so much cleaner now. See, I was trying to really like look. I'm like, something is slightly off. I can't really tell what. It's something. Yeah, motion. We had all the joints on that I keep off. I didn't know about these things back in the day, you know what I mean, when I was doing these photos back in the day, you know what I mean. But now I know. Okay, switch our background light about around. There we go. Without getting it on her. Boom. Much better. Well, she's also not freaking tweaking anymore either. Probably would have been a perfectly fine image if she wasn't glitching out and grip. Shaking and shivering like she just got done. Now she tweaking. You know what I mean? Tweaking out. You know what I've always wondered? Every race, well, a few races have their hard drugs that ruin their people. You know. What the fuck is it for a lot of Spanish folks? You know, white people, you always get the meth head jokes. Black people's always crackhead jokes. But I've never heard anything for, you know, a lot of Spanish folks, Mexicans, and whatnot. Native Americans. What is it for Native Americans? I've always wondered this. I don't know why I've always wondered this, but I have. I want to make use of this little couch here. I don't know how many of these poses. I just got this one, so I don't know how many of these are actual seated poses. Probably just that one. Yeah. Now, is this couch... Is this regulation? Is this even gonna work? Can I use this? Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on, actually, let me put her back to regular. We'll use the other joint. Get her back forward. It looks like it might be regulation. It's a little taller than I thought it was, which is good. I want to use this. It is indeed regulation. Look at that. She see it perfectly. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I've used this little couch thing a million times. It has been a minute since I've used it. I usually take it, duplicate it, and then put it up so I can make a white couch because there's no white couches. And as far as I know, I have never found a white couch to use for my character's photo, so I always make it out of this thing. Kind of forgot though, because it's been a very long time. A lot of people have been making some pretty incredible prop packs that come with really nice couches, so I haven't had to use it in a hot minute. Oh, that dang hand is sticking through her leg. I just realized that. God. I don't want to use it anyways. A good thing she's wearing pants because we sure enough are at a bad location. Got these dang pants on, luckily. That one's good. Got a slight tear in her shirt, but that's fine. That's still an issue I've always had. I don't know what it is, but the tattoos sticking through certain clothing items. I haven't figured out what that is. Doesn't seem that a lot of people are having that issue, so I have not been able to find a fix. So all of my heavily tattooed characters are unfortunately cannot wear certain clothing. Which is unfortunate, but I have no clue how to fix that. Oh shoot, well it ain't in safety mode on that article of clothing. Luckily that's just her inner leg and not the actual region. Getting real nice and close for this one. I don't know why it's doing it, but I ain't trying to actually. Hold on, let me make her head straight and eyes. That's the new thing I've been doing a lot. Just the eyes. Makes it look more realistic than your character fully looking over, which will. How low can we go here? Which will sometimes cause your character's head to be in the wrong positioning from what that pose is actually supposed to be displaying. Which, of course, obviously, you don't want improper head movements on your character's pose. It doesn't look right. It's like too far over. There we go. Just need a little bit of light in the background, that's all. Not the character. There we go. Yeah, it causes unwanted head positioning from the pose, which will either sometimes look bad or sometimes be perfectly fine. Sometimes, if you want your character to be looking at the frickin' camera less, which I do a lot of, making my character stare at the camera just a little too much, helps out quite a bit just to make it just the eyes. Let's see here. What's two last good seated poses? We got two more here, and we move on to the next outfit. I did something with the blade earlier, didn't I? On the first outfit. Chilling in the crib now, you know what I mean? She don't need the blade. Go ahead, slide her back. Floating so much. And right about there. Perfect. It's still dark as fuck back there, man. What the heck, man? What did I switch the lighting for, huh? Where is it anymore, actually? I don't even know where I got this thing positioned anymore. Let me see something. Let me make sure I ain't been messing up the colors of these real quick. Okay, it's good, it's good, it's clean, it's all matching. Background on this one is extra dark, though. Or is that just because, oh shoot, I'm an idiot. That might be just because of reshade, not because of what it actually looks like. I forgot reshade doesn't really pick up when you're using the regular photo mode, which is what I typically do, just because it's more simple. You get cleaner quality. Then you can sharpen it however you might want afterwards, which is typically what I do. Add just a little bit of sharpening. I like the cleaner, sharper look. Depending on what I'm doing. I'll typically add just a tiny bit just to clean it up a little bit, but sometimes if I want the softer look, then I'll go for the softer look without adding too many edges and whatnot. Which I typically don't do too much anyways, because then it starts to look bad when you do it too much. It's like when you look at a picture of in real life, a real life picture, you know, it's not super sharpened. If it was, you probably got the fucking eyes of a tiger or something. Because on the norm, you know, the whole world ain't ultra sharp looking. We got her wearing this outfit. We got, you know what I mean? Just for the one time. This is the last one. Go ahead, spin that light around, and we move on to the next outfit. We take her to the outside. German accent out of nowhere, but yeah. Bring that up a little bit. All that shoulder shadow. Oh. That is it. Back. I was supposed to freaking download some of these mods yesterday, so this wouldn't have taken so long. But like I said, I had to hurry up and get to bed because I needed to call a freaking bank the next day. Old freaking number, dude. Number was probably super old. And boom. Everything is beautiful. On to the next. Alrighty, next outfit. Something simple. Bring that lighting to be more cold because it's already a bit yellow. We got a little slight cloudiness back there. Looks gorgeous, man. Looks absolutely beautiful. I should do a 5-light setup for this. It's been a hot minute since I've done an indoor 5-light. We typically keep it professional with this character, you know what I mean? When I do stuff with her, I typically like to keep it more on the professional looking side. This is something more simplistic like what we were just doing. Something simple, something light, you know what I mean? Gonna do 5 indoors, 5 outdoor. Something simple, something slight, something light. Actually, let's bring that down to 50 and then less exposure. About 15 should do. Still want it to look like it's early in the morning. Just sharpen it up, clean it up a bit. Then her overall lighting rig, we bring that down about 80. Yeah, that looks good. That's perfect. That is perfect. I'm mad. All my dang seating poses don't work. I did update the what's name, but I didn't holy crap! I didn't update. I didn't update the pose pack, so that's probably the reason. I just updated the base that holds all the packs. You know what I mean? Updated the base, but not the what's name. Oh, I just look weird. I haven't done zoomed out photos in a hot minute. I typically prefer the close-up look, but the few times I've done zoomed out poses is pretty fucking clean. It's just odd. No, I'm not the best at them. It's a strange layout, but it's fancy. It really is. Like that. That's clean as fuck. Alright, let's move these lights around real quick. Where's this at? What are we looking at? Oh wait, number 1. Gotta get that. We gotta get low. 5 should do. What is that? Where is this? What is this light focused on? Oh, okay, I see now. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. I see it now. It's doing the light in between one of her arm regions. Pull that in about there. Her side lights. Right there. That's actually perfect where it was. This light. Actually, let's move this light to this side to give her a little bit more light back there. We'll bring it slightly more forward. And then the main light. Stay right there. And let me see, do we need to lower that a bit? Because there's a lot of light for her chin here. I don't know if we can go that low. These floors, you know what I mean, ain't the steepest. Plus I lift her up a little bit off the ground. I work, because we are close, so it's not like you would really be able to see all that. Just enough as we can fix that light. Oops. Forgot we zoomed out. Movements are far faster. Bring that out there. Really, all that, all that fucking work. I mean, it's still clean, but you can barely fucking see her now. All that dang work, man. I can't stand that crap, dog. I really wish they need to remove that from photo mode. Remove that from photo mode. You know what? I'm gonna probably make this into a short. Remove that from photo mode. CD Projekt Red, y'all send this to them. The auto adjusting is insanely annoying. I just sat here perfecting the light setup, and now it's this dark as fuck. You know it's dark when a pale character no longer looks all that pale. She looks like she got tan skin. I mean, technically she kind of do, because she's a pale tan. But you know what I mean? It's exit. Fuck. Did all that for nothing. $75 should be good. Let's see. Because now, I mean, it still looks early in the morning. That actually might make it look a little better, though. Bring the light up on her, but keep the background slightly darkened. Work, man. All that dang work, dude. Yeah, I almost said it wrong. She is technically a pale tan. Because I use the pale tan instead of the pale. There's like kind of like, you got the one that's like there's one that's more pale than this. I went with the pale tan at the time for on purpose, for a reason. Yeah, but now the background is a little too dark. It's blending her hair and all that. I didn't want it this dark. We had a perfect lighting setup. It was perfect. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. Now it's all blended. Not the way I wanted it to be. Bring this back down to 80. Let's take the contrast down a little bit. Oh, see? Oh my goodness. I had to look. It was perfect. I had it there on purpose because it made everything darkened the way I needed it to. Now her hair is blending because it's too dark. Fucking auto adjusting crap. It's never an auto adjust that's helpful either. It's an auto adjust that ruins all the work you just did. Fucking kidding me, man? Okay, I'm gonna put it back to where it was. It still look good. It's just you can't really see the texture in her hair no more because it's so dark. It's not how I wanted it to be. Let me test something out real quick though. Do I want to keep it this far zoomed, or do I want to make it a little closer? I typically like my joints at the 20 mark. 20 mark to me is the best. But considering how much the auto just has screwed the color we built, I don't know if it's going to work because now her hair is blending in with the background too much. I had it, dude. I had it, dude. The look I wanted, I had. And now it's gone. Her hair is too dark. The background is darker than I wanted it to be. I can't even really fix it because these aren't even that high anymore. I lose my color. Color tone is perfect. Son of a gun. Alright, well, we just gotta work with what we got here. The downside to doing in-house or indoors joints. That auto adjusting crap, that's the only time you really get it, is when your character is indoors. This is why a lot of times you see me make backgrounds and setups for them and not using already existing interiors because of what just happened. That happens a lot. You're using pre-made in interiors. That happens pretty dang often. I don't know when it doesn't happen, honestly. Anytime I bring my characters indoors in a CD Projekt Red made building, I have that issue. Let me see though. Let me raise the light back up. Maybe that'll fix. Maybe we'll be able to fix it. Bring that back down to 80. Do that. Let me see the 2 first. First photo. Right. Let's see here. See, her hair is still blending though. That's the problem I'm having now. Is that she is no longer too bright, but her hair is still dark because that the look I had, it's gone. It's gone, man. About 1. -1. Intensity back up a little bit. Just. Still looks great though. Still looks great. So we were able to fix it a bit. Up there. Gonna reduce shadow on the legs and the hands. Oh wait, you know what? Hold on real quick. Now that she's standing up, let's go ahead and add a light blocker. We don't want the lamps to show up on the windows back there. Want the light to look natural. As natural as possible. Sometimes, depending on what I'm doing and what I'm looking for, I will have the background lights up, but with a light blocker makes it perfect. Go ahead and lift that light up a little bit because she's getting a bit of shadow from her there. In her arm. Oh wait, what the fuck am I doing? I'm touching the wrong thing. In her arm too. Say the usual 5 is typically what I do. That reduces quite a bit of shadow from the hand region, and we need whatever this arm is. Reduce that a bit as well. I'm not sure where that is connected to. Okay, main light. Typically the main light. Yep. And boom. Head back down to about 80. Better not adjust. It better not adjust. Alright, I'm about to say if it adjusts after we just did all I quit. Not really, but I would be disappointed. It's always pretty easy to fix. It's annoying because it would be better if it just didn't happen, but it's usually pretty. If it didn't happen, it would make things a lot easier. It's okay though. Just the first 5 photos will be indoor. The next will be outdoors. Check the first photo. It is slightly too bright. Bring that down to about 85. Slightly too bright. I always gotta double check because I don't know why I do it. I keep the reshade on. It doesn't help when you're doing photos through photo mode. Reshade does nothing. So realistically, I should be turning all of the reshade stuff off so that I can actually see what my photos would look like. But, you know, at the same time, I could always, as I'm doing now, just look at the actual photo, compare the two, and boom. That clearly has an issue because it's not the same colors and all that. So it does, I guess, in a way, inconveniences me a tiny bit, but not enough to be like, oh, I'm just going to turn it completely off. I can easily just look back at the photo to see what I've done wrong. That's a pose and a half. That ain't the type of pose, you know what I mean? Not really her style. I have used that on other characters though. Let's see here. I want to do more seated pose. I'm also keeping this one seated. Yeah, here we go. Mostly seated poses. Gotta lift her up off the ground a little bit though. Or actually, no, we just need to angle her because she's sitting on the ground, but she's clipping at the same time. There, right about there, and then lift her upward a little bit. Oh no, sideways, because then that foot would come off the ground. I mean, it probably will anyways. And pull her forward a little bit. That should help a little bit. It did nothing. zoom in. Oh, actually, hold on. So we got the wide view for a reason here. I want to see what angle would this work. I don't think it will because the leg is just simply too long. That's not even the way she's sitting. That's just the pose itself, unfortunately. Because even if I lower her, unless I figure out a quick camera trick here. Part ain't really important. But... okay, so this is another issue I have. That leg looked long as fuck. It might be the pose. I just realized it. I'm about to say something else, but then I looked at that leg. I'm like, God, no. It happens, you know. Sometimes the little stretched out. Or where she would get a I said a buffalo, a flower from indoor. But this is why I like the closer angle, though. Sometimes it's a little hard to work with these wide joints. I don't see very many people do it because it is better to do the close up any dang ways. But sometimes the style of it is nice. Oh, wait, no, we don't need no umbrellas. Yeah, sometimes the style of it is nice, so I like to do these ultra wide joints because it just look crazy. But at the same time, it ain't really how you would take photos of a person. You know, typically when it comes to people, you want it to be close. You try a little closer, as a matter of fact. Let's do 40. I feel like 50 might be a little too much. That's the problem we might be facing here. 50 is just a little too much. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better already. I'm not. It doesn't feel like we're like a mile away while being close at the same time. Doesn't feel like we're a mile away while close, you know? A little hard to pull off. A little harder to get used to. Ugh. Stretch real quick. Stretch real quick. This is a whole lot of Lil Miss V. We can write this one off the board. I still gotta do some Skyrim Fallout photos. Then I'm gonna actually play Skyrim. Well, I'm gonna do a playthrough of that real soon. Full playthrough. Just got done recording a fucking GTA video. That's gonna be real long because I have a million cars. I try to make it as fast as possible, then I realize that is not possible when you have around 300-ish vehicles. Attempt to make it as fast as you can, want all you want, but you have around 300 something vehicles. It's just not gonna be fast. It wasn't fast at all. It took forever to record. Although there's two others I want to do with that one. Got the sword. Let's see here. What do I want to do? More seated poses, but because my main seated pose pack not working at the moment, it's kind of hard to make that happen. I did indeed mess up a little bit though. Now that I'm thinking about it. I updated the core, but I didn't update the actual pose packs themselves. So, naturally, they're not working. I have another one though, let me see. Let me go with that one. That's one of the older ones. I've had that one for a minute. Actually, good one. Go back to the other one. I feel like that'd be nice with a stool. What stool would fit that though? Let me see here. Bar stool. Might have to lower it a bit. That look a little tall. Look a little tall. Which this character is not. There we go. Switch up the face a little bit. And let's get this lighting switched. Good. That's another pose right there. That all the way in. Two of them in. Oh no, the main light should be there. Oh no, actually no, that's good. That's good. I forgot the two side lights are on this side of her. Oh, boom. It works. About there. Flat. Another one. Another one. It's all about the fucking cleanness. The cleanliness of it. How well you can separate the details of the background and in the foreground. I was gonna do one of these, have her in the club, but I was like, nah. Let me do that. Let me do that fucking V's mansion because I've never done photos in this. I've done many photos on the outside of the mansion, never in the mansion. That joint. Make use of that finally. Here we are, making use of it finally. I was like, what the fuck is this purple thing? I forgot. Forgot to hide the marker of the light block. Crap is all up in the way. My fault. Oh yeah, we gotta lift her off the ground again. It is not working. Too low. Ah, we gotta go. Work. Closer. That definitely looks like she's floating. Either that or she is very large. That's not gonna work. That's a little too high. Just separate the lights a bit. It'll work a bit better. See the sun. Gotta be able to see the sun. Alright, sticks. I forget how to make it point downward. There's a way to make it point a little downward without maybe having to switch the entire light rig. I probably will. You know what I need to do? I need to make another light setup. One that is going to be good for when your character is low to the ground. Wait, I'm confused. Why is it working now? What did I do to make it? Oh, all of a sudden it's working. Ah, okay, I see. I see what this is now. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. I didn't know that. I never tested that one. Nice. Exactly what I was looking for. I don't have to switch the entire rig. I was just about to say I should make a light rig that'll be good for when the character is seated, but no, that works. That right there is perfect. And now we take her to the outside of the mansion. I am freezing. I think it'll be that cold in here, but sure enough, it is.
Shit!
Oh, shoot, I forgot I had the super jump on. It's still on? Oh, okay, I'm gonna say, what the fuck? How's that possible? I turned the joint off. Have her on the little, what's the name here? I want to keep her back facing the clouds, because them clouds is nice as fuck. One of my favorite things to do is to come up here, put it at early in the morning, and then make the clouds cover over. Crap is pretty. It's pretty. Real beautiful. Real beautiful way to do things. for this one, since we're outdoors, all we need is just high contrast for more colors, darker shapes and all that. Sharpness, prep. Alright, let me go to the seated poses that would work for this little bed thing she's sitting on. Oops. I'll just bring that down a tiny bit. Not too much. Boom. Bam. Oop. There we go. Just a little bit, not too much. Just a little bit. Hands. Am I in the wrong one? That's the one that... Why did the smoker one fucking save and not the regular one? I don't even really use the smoke one. And then the other two most important joints don't work. That's my fault though, that's my doing. Like I said, I updated the core but didn't update the poses. I'm gonna do that once I'm done with my other stuff. When it's like late and I ain't really doing nothing else. For the day, you know what I mean? And none of these are ground seated poses. Okay, I'm gonna say, where's the ground seated poses? The little frickin' feet poses. That's what these is. I mean, it would work, but I don't have a pillow here for her under her legs. Otherwise, she would straight up would have the strongest core known to mankind. I'm gonna say, how the fuck do I rotate? I'm not paying attention. I am not paying attention, apparently. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? You know what's a better idea? Why don't I give her a chair to sit in instead of that? Because I have used that quite a bit. Let's see, let's see. Don't they got them cool little swinging chair joints? Pool water. Swimming pool water. Ah, yes, this is pretty good. Oh, I've used this before. Yeah, I recognize this. I use this for Talia. That's Texas V. Texas V. I'm gonna say probably about here. Straight out from Texas. We put diamonds on our teeth and rock diamonds on our necklace. We're gonna need some bigger pillows in there though. Some bigger pillows in here. Otherwise it won't look right the way she's sitting down. Won't look proper. There's one more set of photos I'm gonna do for this character, but that will not be in this video. Won't be on Instagram. It'll be on the good old DeviantArt. Which I might have to redo the intro because my intro was poo as fuck. I didn't even... I just came flying out the sky. I was so busy just watching her fly around that I didn't even give any information in the intro. There was an idea I had that I think would be real nice, real saucy, you know what I mean? That I did not ever think of. That would not be a bad set of photos to do. That'd be quite nice. So just something little, you know what I mean? Something a little nice for this character. Like I said, a lot of people really like this character. I mean, I don't blame them, you know. Great looking character. He's my first character. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a little something for this character. Nothing too crazy. Our stuff would probably still be mostly around the territory of real street, real thug activity. I'll do a little something for this character, yeah, I mean. I can't really, I know somebody was saying, how I could sell this stuff, but I can't do that at the moment. Because my bank is locked. It'll be freaking 2-3 days. I really hope it don't take that long. Man. I really hope it don't take that long. It probably will. It probably will. Guess we gotta move her back so that she actually fits in this thing. I My nose is itching like crazy right now for some dang reason. Funny too, because I always made the joke of, would I ever sell, you know what I mean, saucier little sets of my characters? I would be like, maybe. Hey, it's a joke. I'd be goofing around. But then, I mean, enough people suggested, so I'm like, well, dude, I guess y'all not wrong, huh? The people know what they want. You know what I mean? Would all of them? Not all of them. I mean, the thing is, though, it's free to look at. You ain't gotta purchase it to look at it. It just, when you see it, it wouldn't be in its maximum quality. It's when you actually... I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't mind. It wasn't exactly my idea in the first place. But then again, at the same time, I was like, why not though? I have great looking characters. People really like my characters. If people know what they want and they wouldn't mind it, who am I to say no? Pretty dumb, realistically, to say no to people who are actively telling you that they would. It's a cool little seat though. I don't know how to make this work though. I want to see the background. I want to see the background. I can't see the sun. Well, the clouds is covering, so I wouldn't be able to see the sun any dang way. Now that I'm thinking about it. That'll be for something else though. That'll be for something else though. You know what I mean? We'll save it. You know what I mean? Trust me, it'll be something far better. You feel me? It can't, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I had something I was about to say and then I forgot. That's what that was. I had something I was about to say and then I forgot. Okay, no, I don't want to use this though. I've already used this on another character. I kind of had different plans for this character. You know, she's in this little leisurely athlete kind of suit thing. I had different ideas for this character. I'm trying to hurry up here. It is getting quite late. But at the same time, I would like to keep my images quality here. I didn't have to be in that dang phone call. I could have started sooner. Luckily, it didn't take that long, but it was more time away from what I needed to be doing. Working, maybe? Ah! But I also kind of really need my my money. Kind of hard to, you know, pay for things when you don't have an active card at the moment. Like, who got this new card? Let me go ahead and make this joint live. Try to log in. It said we need to verify that this is you. You know, it always, those verified checks always love to pop out at the worst moments, don't they? Like, where the fuck was this when I didn't have a new card that needed to be activated that disabled my old card? Because they have a new type of card that they wanted to do. Hey, here's our new cards. The old ones will be deactivated, so hurry up and make this one live. And then you do go hurry up and make it live. But then they want a verification check at the worst time possible. Like, seriously? For real. This is the turn of events that I've been put into, huh? Fucking stupid. Go activate your card, folks. But at the same time, here's a quick verification check. To be fair, that number was old as fuck, and I should have been at that joint. I should have been got that out of there. It's not exactly their fault. Not exactly their fault. The number was old as fuck. I haven't had that number in knows how long. I'm getting extra shadow on her in there, and I'm trying to figure out what is causing it. Okay. Boom. Clean as fuck, what? No, yeah, I've been slacking on all my posters, my posting medias. I haven't posted to Instagram in like a week. I haven't posted to Deviant in about a week, and I haven't posted to Nexus in about a week. I've been slacking. I ain't gonna lie, I've been slacking, but we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together. That's all my photography stuff anyway, so I kind of need to. It's a million times easier to do it that way than putting it in video form. I still do the photos of the week, but I think I might reduce it to photos of the month and kind of just do other things for the photography channel, because doing these, my gaming videos, Warcraft videos, my music, all this is it's a lot to try to get done within 8 hours. It's quite a bit. What I need to do is reduce something that'll make more sense. And the thing that makes the absolute most sense is to post your photos and stuff to Instagram, DeviantArt, and Nexus, like I've been doing, which was the easiest way to do it. When I did that voting poll asking people, should I go back to the gaming videos? Do y'all not care and you just following any dang ways because you just, a lot of people really like the voice? Or should I stick with the photos? Only one person was like, yo, stick with the photos. The problem is, it doesn't exactly work that well, because not a lot of people are actively going out of their way to seek photography-based YouTube channels. Which is perfectly fine, because that is quite literally what Instagram is for, DeviantArt, actual photo-based websites. So I was like, okay, that makes the most sense. And the thing that was the dumbest was stopping the gaming videos and stopping the Warcraft videos when those were the two biggest supporters to all the photography stuff that I was doing. My photography stuff on Instagram was flourishing pretty well. DeviantArt, my music channel, all that stuff was flourishing well because my gaming channel, my Warcraft channel was doing so dang good. I stopped doing that stuff like a dang idiot, getting in my emotions. I just want to do the music and the photography. Sometimes it don't work that way. You can sit there and do music for 20 years and nobody ever know you. Certain things are meant to work, certain things not so much, but you can make them slightly work by having it be a side project. Which, that's what I wouldn't mind going back doing. Because the game, I enjoy doing the gaming videos big time. Me stopping the gaming videos was pretty stupid, if I'm being honest. It's a pretty stupid move on my part. That's like somebody had left a comment on my Warcraft channel and they were like, oh, he's back on Warcraft. Came back to Warcraft. He said he quit Warcraft. He lied. Good. Technically, I didn't lie. What I did was just be stupid. I was in my feelings about something that I shouldn't have been. And I did quit Warcraft. I didn't play Warcraft for like 4 months. Then I get back on Warcraft, I'm having the time of my dang life, and then I'm also at the same time disappointed because there's a whole bunch of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and stuff like that that I missed out on, all because I was being a loser. Complaining about a problem that never existed in the first place, realistically. But that happens, It's like that Ghetto Boys song, my mind is playing tricks on me. Your mind is indeed good at playing tricks on you. That is the unfortunateness of the human brain. It is quite good at, fooling you into believing something, a problem that realistically didn't exist in the first place. That problem being, I don't want to blow up on Warcraft videos, I don't want to blow up on gaming videos. When that doesn't make sense considering the amount I play games. I ain't gonna lie, I'm 100% a gamer. I'm gonna play some games. I freaking love playing games. You feel me? It's one of my favorite pastimes. So it's like, how the fuck do you not want to blow up doing gaming videos while simultaneously playing hours and hours of games on a fairly common basis? I was sitting there talking about, I don't want to play games. I don't want to play Warcraft. It's too much grinds. But then I sat there and freaking grinded all of the zombies camos. Somebody explain to me how that makes any sense. Guess what? You can't explain it because it doesn't make sense. It's the same freaking grind, different game. That crap was not fast, dude. It wasn't. That process of getting those dang zombies camos wasn't fast. I'm sitting here talking about the difference between the zombies camo grinding and grinding on Warcrafts that I actually want to. But then I get back on Warcraft and I just grinded up who knows how many characters to better gear. And when my freaking bank gets unlocked, I'll be able to pay for retail, which was already supposed to happen. But my freaking bank was locked. I'm sitting here trying to buy the game. I'm like, what's going on? And I log in because we need a verification. Like, but the card should still be working. Nope, because the new card came. I'm like, God. So I would have already been on retail. And realistically, I'm dumb. Like I said, I should not have stopped. Because I stunted the crap out of this channel where it was flourishing and growing so nicely. Stunted the Warcraft channel where it was flourishing and growing so nicely. Stunted my music channel, which wasn't flourishing, but it was doing pretty good because of what I was doing on the Warcraft channel and the gaming channel. But you know, it's like they say, you live and you learn. I made a mistake. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't see that shadow there. Oops. You make a mistake, you live from it, you move on, you do better. That's exactly what we're doing. You know, that's exactly what we're doing. Although I've been fucking recording this for like the past who knows how long. Due to loudest fucking motorcycle. Due to I don't know, fucking my dang account open and downloading some mods. And the dang game kept crashing at first. I don't know what the heck was going on. My game would not stop crashing. Luckily, did get that fixed. Don't know how I fixed it, unfortunately, but we did get it fixed. It's one of those problems that just happen. You do a little here and there, and somehow that problem just disappears. It's like sick. So if my game ever starts crashing a bunch again, I'll never know how to fix it. Cause I turned like 1 or 2 mods off, then turned them back on. Still was crashing. I turned 1 clothing mod off. It stopped crashing. I turned all the LUTs back on. It stopped crashing. And I turned that clothing mod back on. No crashing. We've been recording here this whole time and I haven't had a crash since. So, never actually knew what the problem was. That is a full 10, folks. With that being said, it is time for me to get up on out of here. If you enjoyed this video, that's good. I did, so I hope you did. With that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, share with your people, join the Legendary Clan Sport channel, become legendary. Check all the links in the description. You might find something you might like. Instagram for a lot of car photos, DeviantArt for the more saucier and character photos. You know, too hot for Instagram, too hot for YouTube, stuff like that. With that being said, I'm out.